Aw, these pedals, I bought them this year and the pin already popped out. I love these pedals, but they don't last anymore. These are the old ones. These lasted like 10 years. And the only reason why I'm not using these anymore is because one side, the bearings, they went bad. Where's this all heading? Why do products not last anymore? What is it going to look like in 10 years? New for 2035. The pedal egg. Aerodynamic style. Superior mud clearance. Nano vacuum technology. Unlimited floating. The pedal egg. Order now. $50,000. Now, the bicycle pedal is just one product example where I encountered this problem. I mean, there's peeling jerseys, there's shoes that come unglued, there's batteries that die. There's a lot of problems with a lot of products. On the flip side, bicycle frame manufacturers, I mean, the frames seem to be outlasting the components now. Yeah, back in the 90s or early 2000s, bikes wouldn't last that long. The frame would crack, it would break, and then you end up swapping out parts. Parts would outlast the frames, long shot. So now it's the opposite. Bike brands really stepped up to the plate and the frames last a long time now. So the components just got to start catching up on the frame manufacturers here. Unless it's done on purpose. No, why would any company do it on purpose? There are two possible answers for this question. The first one is, this is a gradual reduction in the quality of the product because they cut corners in materials or workmanship to reduce cost, thereby maximizing their profits. There's an actual term for this in the business world, and it's called quality fade. The second possible answer is a premature failure of a product in the mid to short-term lifespan, encouraging the customer to buy or upgrade to a new product. Now, this one's called planned obsolescence. I can't believe that's an actual thing in the business world, but look it up, it is. It's a bit more evil than the quality fade since it's done deliberately. We know this behavior from electronic companies, making it impossible to repair the product or having non-replaceable batteries that will lead you to buy a newest version in a couple of years down the road. Okay, so let's bring it back to the time pedal scenario that I'm having out here. What could be the answer of this product being not what it used to be anymore? I've been using time pedals since they started making them in the early 90s. I've never been sponsored by them, and most likely after this video comes out, I will never be sponsored by them, and that's okay. I'm currently the owner of 18 pairs of time pedals. They were always the best pedal for me since knee problems ruled out most of the competitors like Shimano or Crank Brothers. I like their effortless float and platform size. Time pedals, oh, these are really old time pedals. Check these out. And they're still functioning. I don't even know how old these are. But they stopped making these a long time ago and they still work. It's fascinating. So time knows how to make a pedal that stands the test of time. So 18 pairs of pedals at an average cost of $110 brings me to $1,980 in time pedal investment. I don't get any deals or discounts, and that's okay because I really like the product. I want to show you how to fix this pin in case you're having the same problem and get a little more life out of these things here. This is the pin that's out. So you can see how this is also not parallel anymore. So once you look down this hole, you see there's nothing coming out of this hole. So the pin right here, this head should actually be flush in there. So the best way of doing this, especially if you're by yourself and if the pedal is not on the bike anymore, is to use vice grips and adjust it so that the pin right there, you can move it so that the pin is lined up. Everything is straight. You just got to give this pin a little bit of a tap. Done. So that's how easy this pin goes back in. Unfortunately, it'll go out again too. So then that's what this looks like with the pin being pushed back in. This will last a while, but every time you do it, it comes out easier again. Now, the company obviously knows how to make a great long-lasting product. They've done it for years. So what is the reason for the lack of quality right now? Pricing pressure? Or are they making the pedals so light that they just can't be produced to last? Now, pricing pressure is still a real thing. Even so, we as the consumer never see lower prices. It still can be the case that production costs are rising faster than retail prices, bringing down the margins, which could lead to corners being cut and the lesser product being produced. Could they fix this problem and keep the pins from popping out? Absolutely. Any engineer could give you at least 3 versions on how to keep this pin that's just pressed in from coming out. The invention of pins or threads or clips must have been not available at the time Time designed this pedal. Time was up. Now, this inferior pedal has been around for a while now, so that gives me a good overview of my total pedal budget over the last 2 years. And I can say for certain that I have at least purchased 2 extra sets of pedals for myself because of the pin just keep popping out. So the bottom line is, Time has made more money off of me making this inferior pedal design product than the old version that lasted me 10 years. So the bottom line is, this is definitely more profitable than this one. Now, since this one doesn't exist anymore, this one keeps failing on me. Am I going to switch to another brand? No, not at all. Actually, the plan now is I ended up buying, let me show you guys, a heavier aluminum version pedal that looks well made. I don't know how long it's going to last. I haven't really ridden it all that much. So that's the heavier version on my mountain bike. The plan is to ride these pedals and then I would race on these. But I got to stop riding on these because I'm not made out of money and this is getting ridiculous. Okay, conclusion. Is this a case of quality fade or planned obsolescence? I think it's a little bit of both. It may have started as quality fade, but after a couple of years, maybe they looked at the bottom line and said, hey, this is actually not bad for us. And as long as there's enough users that grew up with their quality products, they're going to keep buying new products even so they don't last that long anymore. Now, will they attract new customers with this product? I could say 100% no. If I would have bought these as my first pedals and they would have broken after 3 months, I would have thrown them out and never gotten Pine pedals again. I would have run for the hills and bought something else. So long term, this is a killer. They got to fix this. I can only hope that customer trust and brand reputation can outlast this current phase of mediocrity. Time pedals are good and could be great. Unfortunately, we might have to wait a little and buy the heavier models for riding and saving these guys for racing. Now, do you know any products that last forever that are great that you want to recommend? Put it in the comments down below. Or on the flip side, are there products that are like, don't buy this, this is not worth your money? Put it in the comments. Oh, and almost 40,000 subscribers? You guys are killing me. I mean, really? 40,000 subscribers? I'm just having a blast over here making videos. I appreciate you guys for watching, especially if you've gotten this far in the video. Trust me, I laugh harder about my own stupid jokes than you guys are. I'm having a blast. I love it. Thank you for the subscribes, the comments, the likes, dislikes, sure, whatever. It's fine. But I don't know how to end these videos. Maybe one day I'll just end it just in the middle of a